Hi, folks. I'm Melissa Mann, site administrator at Drakewell Museum and Park. If I could jump back in time, the first place I would go would be the Oil Creek Valley on May 31st, 1864, so that I could witness a pond freshet, one of the craziest, wildest, and most dangerous events to occur in Pennsylvania's oil region. Now, in the first years of the oil boom, there weren't any railroads in the Oil Creek Valley, and there were very few roads for transporting oil to market, but there was Oil Creek. And oilmen used the waterway to move barrels of oil down the valley to where the creek met the Allegheny River. And from there, the oil could easily be transported by steamboat to the refineries in Pittsburgh. Sounds simple, right? But there was one major problem. Most of the year, Oil Creek was too shallow for boats to navigate. To combat this, oilmen used an old lumbering trick called the pond freshet. They would dam up the branches of Oil Creek, and on the scheduled day, hundreds of flat-bottomed boats would be filled with thousands of barrels of oil and lined up in the creek. At the scheduled time, the dams would be let loose and an uncontrollable wave of water would carry the boats downstream. Now, as you can imagine, it was a wild and dangerous ride. The boatmen had very little control, and many ended up wrecking and losing their cargo. But some were lucky. They were lucky enough to dodge the other boats, miss all the bridge abutments that were in their path, and they were lucky enough to make it to the finish line and sell their oil at top dollar. Now, a pond freshet was considered high entertainment in the 1860s oil region. Spectators would line the creek banks and all the bridges between Titusville and the Allegheny River to watch the spectacle. And if I had the chance, I'd be right out there with them.